Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Usual, the game is Star Trek Online, and welcome to the 5th anniversary. Smirk and Co have finished up the official livestream, so those of you guys not streamed out, welcome aboard. So, let's get started. First and foremost on the agenda today is going to be Dust to Dust, but before we get going on that, we are going to take a look at the Omega Molecule Stabilization. There's, of course, the daily quest. You have some Omega shards to fetch out, and once you've done that, you can get your 40th anniversary commendations, as well as various goodies, 5th anniversary box, dilithium, or the colourful party horn. Of course, this has to be taken, doesn't it? Let's see what this does. Equip. Cue the party horn, because this can't possibly go horribly wrong for another 7.5 seconds. Okay, so let's push the button, and we have rainbows and streamers and coins, which would appear to be completely worthless. More streamers, and what else do we get? Rainbows. Yes, it's so shiny. Ugh. Right, okay, enough of that nonsense. The other reason to be chasing after these Omega particles, of course, is in the R&D system. If you somehow manage to open the right menu for a start, you can get some interesting goodies. Most notably, of course, in the Science tab, we have got, right the way down the bottom, the Omega slivers. 3 slivers combined to a shard, 3 shards combined to a fragment, and 3 fragments combine into an Omega tech upgrade. And before you ask, these had better be something good, given how sodding awkward they're gonna be to get hold of. But let's get this going. How many of these can we make? 5 of them? Yoink, apparently not. What about 3 of them? Nope. 1 of them? Okay, so I'm a little bit short on red traces. Fine, so just the one then. Let's get going. No chance, sadly, of any bonus options from this, so just rock and roll on that. All the R&D slots are on the go. Indeed, double rainbows. It's so cutesy. I'm just going to... Actually, no, I'll wait until after the stream before I go and vomit. So, Party Patrol has also made a reprise. This is pretty much the standard Starfleet and Klingon Academy option we had. Again, you can pick up some easy skill points, dilithium, and, well, possibly some cheap marks. So if you need a few marks just to finish up a project, well, that's an easy way to get hold of those. But enough prevarication, we are on to Dust to Dust. So, begin the episode.
We have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaadwaur have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple, the place where they keep unconscious Vaadwaur stored. They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation?
Why not? We were asked out to help, so I don't see why. I mean, it's not like the Kabali have ever been anything other than models of openness and cooperation. Also, we're going to be coming back to this later on. So, week 2 of the event, you can get access to the Kabali deflector array. Week 3 gives you the hyper impulse drive. Week 4 gives you the regenerative shields. That could be an interesting setup, actually. Hyper impulse. Oh, wow. That could be interesting. 3 to 10.5% recharge time reduction on healing bridge officer abilities. That could be interesting on a battle cruiser, just for self-healing. However, let's get going. Dust to Dust. Can I have the mission, please? Hello, game. Hail. Tell me about the anniversary. Dust to Dust. Is this in progress? It's not in my... Oh, no, it is in progress. Right. We are off to Kabali Prime. Oops. Wasn't expecting it to not appear in the mission summary window on the right hand side of the screen, so that threw me for a second. It's a very pretty battle cruiser. Okay, no, I do not want to dock at K7. I had enough trouble getting the tribbles off last time. Okay, to the Delta Quadrant. When I find the button, Delta 6 bar. One of these days, I really need to get this back into alphabetical order. Just saying. Hit the transport drives. And here we are. It also wouldn't hurt to have this bring us out at the Genolan Sphere, but that's another matter entirely. Okay, where's Slipstream? Nowhere handy. When did I put jammed sensors onto a site? Oh god, of course it's reconfigured. The ability reset, of course. You skills. That's our hazard emitters, if you don't mind. Okay, that's fine. No, I do not want to know the help button. I also don't want to plow straight into the Dyson Sphere. So, enters the sphere. Okay. Thank you very much, Epsilon. Any plug would be handy. Go to the Kabali system. So we'll now exit the Dyson Sphere again. Okay, and it's reset the Delta Rising cinematics as well. That was unexpected. Okay. To the Kabali system, eventually. There we are. Just take a gentle right here. Kabali Prime. I'm guessing it's where everyone else is going. At least it's easy to find the system. Just follow the... Oi, Space Hog! Just follow the crowd of starships. Okay, little swing by, just and begin dust to dust. Let's see what the Kabali are keeping secret this time. What do we got? 34 years ago. Oh yes, of course. For those of you who don't remember it.
I've got to close this now. Almost there. I just need a minute to... Can't reach. I'm slipping.
So yes, for those of you who don't remember the season 2 of Voyager, there was one particular episode called Deadlock. The original Harry Kim died in it. He got the popsicle treatment, and it's not too much of a spoiler to say that, well... Okay, here we go.
The Rhode Island is assisting the new Kabali flagship Samsar, but you know the Vaadwaur. They're relentless.
So why are the Vaadwaur still attacking? We'd settled this.
Get one of them to have a reasonable discussion. Eldex has been less than cooperative since Gaul's death. We know he's leading the remaining Vaadwaur forces, and there's no signs that the neural parasites are still influencing them, which is the only good news. The Vaadwaur won't stop their assaults until the Kabali surrender the remaining stasis pods, but the Kabali government refuses to do so unless the Vaadwaur agree to peace talks. We're at an impasse.
Okay, well, there's a good way of breaking impasses. Violence. It's the Starfleet way. Let's just cloak up for a second. So, going back to what I was saying before. Second season of Voyager, episode called Deadlock. The original Harry Kim gets killed. Excuse me, I hit my cloak button. Thank you. And our Harry Kim, the one that we currently have as Captain of the Rhode Island, is in fact the replacement. It's a long story. Suffice it to say that if you have been keeping up with your featured episodes, you'll be aware that our original Harry Kim may well be a little less dead than was originally thought. Meanwhile, let's get on with this. Let's go wreck some Vaadwaur face. Out of cloak. Hello there, I have some phaser for you. That's one. 2. And quite possibly 3. Yoink. Right. Lock onto the next mark. And you can have, or maybe not. Yes, have a phaser to the face. There we go. Boom. Right. Anyone else? Oh, look. Harry, this is what you get for flying an undergun science vessel, Harry. How many times have I told you? Anyhow, we'll just slow down. Surgical strikes is back, so we'll lock that on and give them a taste of their own medicine. Boom. Tis a sharp cure, but good for all ills, especially if they're someone else's. Right. Move back round. Subsystems are almost back.
Brace yourselves.
Yes. Tell you what, you brace, I'll kill them. Okay, we actually have Cloak again, so we'll get ready to give the Vardwar a nasty surprise. And here they come, having completely flanked Captain Kim. Oi! Oi, you little gits! No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Right, scatter volley and tack team out. We'll just open up on both of them, chip away at the shields for a bit. And then get some rapid repairs in. And for some odd reason, Hazlimiters didn't take there, did it? That is annoying. Not a massive issue, but annoying all the same, since I could have sworn I'd switched Lyasara over. Anyhow, loop round, cut to half throttle, bring in Omega, and tack them as well. Forward guns are back on the mark. Boom. Okay, in fact, you know what, let's just feed you Photonic Fleet. Engineering team. Loop it back. Focus up onto the assault cruiser, and boom ski. Come on, where's the kaboom? There's meant to be a starship shattering kaboom. Excellent, there we go. Right, so that's the Samsar. Well, on first appearance, it appears to be terminally undergunned. Oh, scout vessel. Lunch. Okay, how are we doing? Not too shabby at all. Yoink! Right, are they all dead? Yes, I think they are. KDC. Oh, right, Kabali Defense Corps, I assume.
Thank you for arriving so quickly. I'm still not sure what happened. All I know is that we lost contact with the temple, and several hours later a large Vardwar fleet attacked. However, I'm still not sure if the Vardwar have entered the temple. If they have, they may already be reactivating their soldiers in stasis. We're safe here, for now, but the battle on the ground continues. No one can enter the temple, and the Vardwar are seizing control of the surrounding area.
We need to take it back. Captain Kim, Jetanian, the three of us are going in with an away team. Captain Kim, because I know he's reliable, and Jetanian, because I don't trust you out of my sight, mate.
Sounds like a plan. I've located a safe area in the trenches for transport. My team and I will go down first and secure the area. See you there.
Is Tuvok going to show up for this one?
Richard is currently on a high-priority operation in Vardwar controlled space. Any comm chatter could give away their position. Whatever they're doing, Tuvok says it's important, but that's all I know.
Because Tuvok never did share information willingly. Anyway, security always did tend to paranoid, didn't they? Right.
My officers and I will join you. The Samsar will return to the dock with a small repair team, but I'm sending the majority of my crew to the city. We cannot allow the Vardwar to take control of it as well. Our flagship will be of no use to us if the planet is lost.
Oh, I don't know. Orbital bombardment? Just saying. Anyhow, we'll do the real work while you're dealing with that. So, down to meet Captain Kim and into the trenches. Right, and here we are. Harry, follow my example. Change your uniform into something a little more suitable for ground combat and ditch the shoot me shoulders. I mean, even your own security team have got the right idea. Anyhow, what have you got to say for yourself?
The spread thin, and the Vardwar are making a push toward the temple. If I may, I have a suggestion for our plan of attack.
Fire away.
Hanshin Titanian and his team will attack the outer area of the trenches, making their way to the temple. My
Excuse
away
me.
team will move to opposite end of the trenches and support the remaining Kabali soldiers there. While they're holding the flanks, your team and I will push through the center and strike the Vodwar in the temple courtyard.
Excellent. Well, it's going to get a lot of Kabali killed.
None. My team is eager to prove themselves. You and your allies have set quite an example for us to live up to. We'll support the forces at the other end of the trenches and then make our way to the temple. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet up with you before the final assault.
But hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Let's see how many dirty secrets we can find while Jetanian isn't watching over our shoulders. Right, into the trenches. At least I think we're going the right way. Yes, we are. Go on, engineer. What's going on here?
The Romulans lost the point ahead. Help me push forward and retake it.
Right. Well, if they've gone and died, this shouldn't be too hard, should it?
Prepare these turrets. More Vodwar will be coming.
Indeed. That's one flamethrower fixed. That's another flamethrower fixed. And things are about to have gone well and truly awry.
Take out that drop pod.
Really? What do you have in mind? Oh, right, we can just kill the drop pod.
Clear here. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, we notice it's clear. That's... Alright, we're going past the drop pod. Let's move up then. Ooh, they brought a tank. Now, I wonder if you could miniaturize that and use this as a toy. Anyhow.
Take them down.
Okay, cue the stasis rift, and then cue the shotgun. Pulse waves, ladies and gentlemen. This is why they made a comeback in the First World War, or rather, the ballistic equivalent did. Oi, down you go. Don't. No, you don't. Yoink.
Take out that Vodwar drop pod, and then keep moving.
Thank you, Harry. I'd worked out that it was in my way.
We're almost there.
Okay. What's around the next corner? Another drop pod by any chance? Ah! Some random Kabali phaser fodder by the looks of it. Come on, guys. Let's get going. Aha! The temple. And they were kind enough to leave the cover shields intact. Right, Shatanian, you survived!
The temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vodwar attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push?
Well, we are. Just don't think your guys are ready. It sounds like the other areas of trenches.
The trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well. However, I highly recommend you bring all of us in for your attack on the temple.
Well, your recommendations almost got us all killed while we were leveling up. So, let's go do this properly. Right. To battle! Oh god, I'm going to regret this. Okay. Crouch, aim, boom. Headshot. Wait, those are tanks? Those are... Oh god, this was a horrible idea. Okay, well, I think we've just about dealt with the worst of the Vodwar infantry. Now we just have the small problem of the Vodwar tanks. Oh god, oh god, oh god, this was a horrible mistake. Come on, keep the heals coming. Heal everyone. Heal, heal, heal. Oops. That was the wrong button. Get me another scan up. There we go. Nanites out again. And also neon neutralizer. Yoink. Okay, shields to charge. Everybody, kill that tank. Quickly. Yoink. I'm going to just take advantage of that exposed. Keep it going. We're on their flanks. Tricle to scan in to help. Okay, I think we've broken the worst of their damage output. The tanks are, well, tanks. Luckily they aren't DPS tanks, or this would be very awkward indeed. Okay, let's just keep it going. Yep. First Tonk is just about dead. There we go. Rust in peace. Come on. Another tricorder scan just to get the vulnerability up, get in the expose, and exploit. And with a bit of luck, this should now nicely fall over. Yoink! Done. Whew. Okay, maybe that wasn't such a horrible idea. Harry, so, while we were dealing with that, what were you doing?
And the doors are still locked, which means the Vodwar didn't break in. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of outfit. I'll have the door open in no time.
Excellent.
After that, we can figure out what happened to the temple security system. It shouldn't have done this.
What, reactivated 2 large tanks and sent them at me? Yeah, that was most inconsiderate. Jutanian, have you got this in one position?
My team is one of the few still intact.
Uh-huh.
Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However, the temple itself should be free of Vodwar. If I may suggest, perhaps only you and Captain Kim should enter, and your officers can stay here and help us hold the area.
Right. To be perfectly frank, I want a third option here that says, you must be kidding, what are you trying to hide this time? However, we're being railroaded, so we'll investigate with just Harry and myself. Oh well. We'll leave the team behind and head straight on in. Excellent. And Mirror, keep at least one gun levelled at Jutanian. If he tries something, I want to be certain that he needs a new body by the time we're done. Into the temple.
At least all the Vodwar here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to...
Yes, thank you, Harry. Right, so... Harry? Harry? Okay. Where are you, Harry? Can't see him down there. Okay, that's a weird one. Can't see him up there either. Fine, doesn't really matter. Let's go see what's going on here. Okay, scans it open. Oh, right, there you are. Where have you been hiding?
That's not right. According to these readings, the occupant of this pod was... me? But the name on it is... Ket? Must be a computer glitch. Could be a symptom of a bigger problem, but whoever was in this pod is gone now. Looks like it was open before the problem started. I'll access the temple security footage. Maybe that can show us something.
Yes, it's going to show us something very distinctive. Harry, have you forgotten what happened 34 years ago and how you came to be in this universe?
That's me. But from over 30 years ago. What in the world?
Stay back! Are you with the Vidians? What do you want from me?
Ket, you have to calm down. My name is Jetlaya. I'm here to help you.
That's not my name! Where am I? Where is Voyager? I need to contact my ship.
Wait, come back.
Okay, Harry.
And me? Hold on. There's more security footage. This is the last thing that was recorded.
Harry apparently didn't take being woken up too well.
This is Ensign Harry Kim. If you get this message, I'm in an unknown alien prison. I've escaped my captors and I'm looking for a way out. I'll send another message with my coordinates as soon as I can. Come find me.
Okay, so Harry apparently did a pretty good job of hotwiring the security system.
That was me. From over 30 years ago, in my old Voyager uniform. And they're turning him, into a Kabali. They knew. This whole time I've been here, they knew. And Lindsay, Jetlaya, she knew. I know I've had a difficult time accepting the Kabali, but they keep too many secrets. They should have told me. Told us about this.
Yeah. So, Jetlaya, for those of you who aren't familiar, formerly Ensign Lindsay Ballard of the USS Voyager, formerly Harry's crazy ex-Kabali girlfriend, but that's another matter entirely. Apparently she hasn't quite given up on him. But anyhow, yeah, let's skip the retrospective. Harry, are you okay?
A little shaken up, but Captain Janeway once told me, we're Starfleet officers. Weird is what we do. And this certainly applies.
Yep, particularly since you should have known what was going on. So what's your opinion?
What we saw on the security footage, it looks like the other me has taken control of the entire base. That's not too surprising. Not only does he have all the knowledge of a Starfleet officer, the rebirth process transformed his brain. The Kabali's 6-lobed brains give them natural abilities in mathematics, physics, wave phenomena, everything he'd need to know to do this. He's still wearing his comm badge, though. I can tap into him. You should try talking to him first. Try to calm him down and convince him to surrender.
Because this will go so well. Do I want to talk to him?
Not yet. He's already scared and confused. Seeing me before he gets his bearings, it will just make things worse.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. As far as he's concerned, the Dominion are still hostile, so he'll probably just scream "Founder" and try to kill us all. Harry?
Starfleet? Wait, I don't recognize you. You're not from Voyager? And your uniform? This is a trick. I don't know who you really are, but stay away from me. I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to get back to my ship. You can tell whoever you're working for that Captain Janeway's coming back for me. She won't leave anyone behind.
She left you behind, mate, but you were deep frozen at the time.
He's severed the comm link, but I've got a lock on his coordinates. He's deep in the base, down in the old Vaudouar tunnels that even the Kabali don't enter very often. And he's locked down all the main corridors that lead to his location. There's a way, though. There's emergency climbing equipment here. The Kabali put it in a few months ago in case they lost power during the Vaudouar attacks. We could use it to cross the chasm and get closer to where he is.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing, tiptoeing through a load of probably highly booby-trapped corridors. What about you, Harry?
I'll be right behind you. But it's time to see if I can talk some sense into the other me. He wants to contact Voyager, but if he does, he'll reveal their position. Unless we stop him, Harry either ruins Voyager's mission and possibly gets them killed or captured, or he finds a ship, sets a course for their coordinates, and gets blasted by the Vaudouar.
Neither of those is good, let's be honest. So can't we just beam him out?
Good idea. Kim to Rhode Island. We need an emergency transport to... Kim to Rhode Island. Can you hear me? Kim to Chitanian. Kim to...
Yeah, that would be too
He's locked
easy.
out external comms. Probably wants to stop anyone left in here from calling for help. I'm afraid the zip lines are the only option. Unless you can fly.
Well, once, but the landing's going to be a bit tricky. Looks like we're ziplining across a chasm. Yay. Hopefully he didn't sabotage the zip lines, but let's get going. Hop, hop, and zipline. Where do we get all those wonderful toys?
But you have to trust us.
What is this? Another me? You expect me to trust a shapeshifter?
Told you. Changeling. Okay, we're in. Right, so we have got a side corridor down there and a possibility to open the door here. Let's just check this out first, because this has all the looks of where we're going to end up going. Nope, that's probably is where we're going to end up going, but that's by the by. So, tiptoe around, take a right, and let's hit the button. Poke, poke, prod, poke, prod, poke, 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 prod. Oh, what do you know? It
Stay
worked.
back! I'm warning you!
The circuits are
Okay.
completely fried. Let's find another door.
Yeah, this is going absolutely swimmingly. And the circuits weren't totally fried. I mean, it did open kinda. Why didn't I bring a couple of demolition charges? There we go. Yoink.
He's trying to override it again. Give me a second.
Okay. Do your stuff, Harry. I mean, let's face it, we can go with Harry or we can go with half Kabali Harry. Ah! Harry wins. Oop. Up here. Yeah, this looks promising. I withdraw my earlier comment. That does not look promising. That looks extremely deadly. Let's try this way instead. Okay, we have some random geranium ore. And Vardwar console. Status directory 86743 Gamma. Shelters, party. Okay. 86743 reserved for medical and scientific expertise. So that's why the Vardwar want it back. Have we been shooting their medics? Sensible, I know, but not exactly Geneva Convention. Right, drop down. Harry!
It looks like he's modified the empty stasis pods to send out bursts of electricity. Tricky. I might be able to slow it down from here, but we can't stop what he's done without access to the main console, which is on the other side of it.
Nice.
I'll stay here and do what I can
Zipline?
to delay the bursts, but you'll have to get past them to shut them down. Now,
Okay.
let's see.
Right. Come on, Harry. I know your reputation when it comes to surviving tricky situations, and it's my neck on the line.
You'll need to move through when they're in their disabled.
Run, 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 run. Ouch!
Trying to stop me getting back to my ship.
Ow! Okay, so run, run, pause.
I'm you. Harry, this isn't going to be easy to explain.
Okay. Wait for the pause.
You can't be.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Phew! Oh! Nuts. Right. Okay, let's take this carefully.
Remember the power failures? The proton bursts? There were 2 Voyagers.
Pause there.
Yeah, right. How would that happen?
Parallel universes. Okay, we'll stop here. And then accidentally double tap. Shocking indeed.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why I'm here, or why you don't want me to get back to Voyager.
Just tell him it's been 34 years. Level with the guy.
It's been 32 years.
32 years, alright.
You died.
Okay, wait for the next one. That's a reasonable response, actually. Remember the Kabali, Harry? Ballard?
The Kabali
Yoink.
rushed you. But to do so,
Okay,
had to change your DNA,
pause.
make it Kabali.
Yoink.
Liar! You can't just change someone like that. It's not possible.
Have you looked in the mirror, Harry? Okay, we're across, I think.
It was possible either. It is.
Okay, we'll just go for it. Okay, pause. Where is this
So I
console?
died and got better, and you what? Took over my life?
Yep, pretty much.
In a
Phew.
manner of speaking, but
Okay.
my life
That floor looks very electrified. How do I do? Oh, you've got to be
you're
kidding
working
me.
with the Vidians.
Okay, fine. Careful pacing, careful pacing. Yoink.
There aren't any Vidians here. You have to let us help you.
Phew. Okay.
My life, and now you want to help me? Why should I believe that?
Okay, power is off. I hope. Harry? Harry?
Work. We should keep moving.
Right. Oh dear. Okay, well, let's, keep moving indeed. Don't worry, we'll endeavour to pop a cap in his backside as neatly as we can.
Harry!
Jetlaya, are you okay? How did... Cunell said there wouldn't be any more secrets.
I'm okay. Harry, I didn't know they'd send you.
But they did.
How long did you know?
Harry, I don't think this is the time.
I think it's exactly the time.
How long did you know?
I didn't know when I was on Voyager, if that's what you're asking. We need to stop Ketten. He locked the rest of my team away. They're safe, but trapped. We're the only ones who can help him.
Well, it's nothing a phaser on a heavy stun won't solve. Jetlaya,
My people are in your debt. We need to move fast. Ketten's not in his right mind. The rebirth process can be difficult under the best conditions, and I don't know. Maybe humans resist the process more than other species. It took me a long time to accept what I was.
and he's having the same problem.
He doesn't know what happened. I tried to tell him, but he still thinks it's 32 years ago. Voyager is lost in the Delta Quadrant, and we're in league with the Vidians. He's desperate to get home. When Ketten started tampering with the security devices, he tripped an alert that was sent to the Vaadwaur. They think their soldiers are waking up, which is why they're so desperate to get inside. He's putting us all at risk. We need to help him.
Or we could just shoot him.
Action Item 238. Resurrect your best friend and give him a second chance for a long life. It's not working out so well, is it?
Nope, and this is why you should have leveled with us several months ago. But hey, details, details.
Familiar with everything in this area. We rarely go down this deep. There are still Vaadwaur traps here that make exploration dangerous. However, as far as we understand, this facility was intended as a final shelter for the Vaadwaur. It would make sense that they would have had a way to contact the outside world. But if Ketten finds a communication device and uses it to contact Voyager, the Vaadwaur will hear his message too.
Well, that's easy enough. What's
Ketten's
the
a danger
analysis?
to himself and to Voyager. If he succeeds in this gambit and contacts Voyager, he'll draw every Vaadwaur in the sector to their coordinates. I can't allow that. We have to stop him. He's putting Tuvok and his crew in danger.
Right, then we need to save them both. Set bullets to stun. Let's go find our misguided ensign.
Just let me get back to Voyager.
Yes, yes, yes. That's going to be Oh, this isn't good. Okay, Harry. What? Oh, Lord. This looks like pain. Harry.
Looks like this used to be a server room of sorts. But it's not like one I've seen before. All this is computer storage. And it's massive. 900-year-old Vaadwaur technology. It's a lot different from anything we have back home. And he's using this to completely block us out. Terrific. There doesn't seem to be a way around this.
Okay, what about through?
I'm sure Jetlaya and I can figure out something, given enough time. But if I was on the other side of this, and I am, I'd be trying to stop anyone from moving these. There has to be some sort of reset command. But with our luck, it's on the far side of the maze. Jetlaya and I will keep Ketten from blocking you in. But you'll need to get through this and reset the servers so they return to their start position.
That's nice. Who builds servers on movable platforms anyway?
Wait here.
Okay, right. Basic rule of maze navigation should be we'll just hug the right wall and that should take us through fairly rapidly.
I'll monitor the area from here.
Okay, take a right. Hug the right-hand wall.
I'm sorry this is how we had to meet again, Harry.
Yes, 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 yes. Your people don't exactly have a good record with honesty at the moment, so you'll understand if I don't take that entirely for granted.
You should have told me.
Mark hallway as dead end. Okay, keep following the right-hand wall.
And if we had, what would you have done?
Probably defrosted him under more controlled conditions.
I don't know. But I had the right to know you had a copy of me in cold storage.
There we go. Can we just... No, we can't. Okay, fine. Right-hand wall again.
Are you saying he doesn't have the right to rebirth?
What have we got around here? Probably another dead end. Yep, that's figures.
I don't know. This is all a lot to take in at once.
Okay, track back. Okay, back onto the right-hand wall.
I know it is. Imagine how Ketten feels.
Yep, I don't really need to. He's kind of making it pretty clear that he's not a happy bunny at the moment. Okay, keep following the wall.
Confused, angry, isolated.
Mildly paranoid. Thinks everyone's out to get him. The galaxy's everyone with Dominion ship years.
And it happened so quickly, he doesn't even realize what happened.
Of course he realizes what happened. He was blown out of a
He understood
hull
the risks,
breach.
and he accepted them.
Right, okay, next stop. That's dead end as well.
Think about the man you were then.
Keep tracking right-hand wall.
New
Okay.
Starfleet comes with certain duties. I understood that then.
Yeah, that's a dead end. Okay.
I seem to
And
remember a
yoink.
kid who was as scared as I was. All we wanted was to get home.
Well, that's pretty understandable. Okay, I think we are... Yep, we are through.
I was scared back then. I missed my family. But I did what I had to do to get back.
Yeah, including getting blown out of a hull breach. Are you two coming? That was... I mean, that was quick. Right, on to the next trap. Okay, so that's a locked door. That's a locked door. Ah, right, corridor. Should probably look at my mini-map every now and again. Okay, now what's he going to do to us here? Okay, several suspiciously empty rooms. There's a
not working.
force field.
If I do this, maybe I can buy some time.
What's this? Oh. Okay, we appear to be missing the floor. This is a smidge awkward. Have we still got those zip lines, Harry?
We have him. Ketten, cornered. Without those platforms, though, we have no way to reach him. It's insane. He's manipulating these old defense systems like he's in a Captain Proton hollow.
Hey, perhaps that's our key.
We have command codes that allow us to interface with the older Vaadwaur technology. We've never seen the need to replace systems that still work, but it looks like Ketten has made some modifications. I'll need to override his changes. The best I can do right now is to expose the central power cores behind each platform.
Okay, well, you do that.
Ketten will be monitoring for any changes in the platform's functionality. But I can modify the central power cores to react to energy weapons. If you shoot the cores, you'll be able to power up the platforms and force them open. But you'll only have a short window before he resets them. If we want to do this, Jetlaya and I will stay here to keep trying to seize control of the network back from Ketten. And there's still that matter of the field protecting it.
One problem at a time. This sounds like a horrible plan.
When Kabali first found this room, the old Vaadwaur EPS systems were too degraded to handle all the power. They installed regulators throughout the area as a stopgap measure until they could replace the conduits. Basically, it meant that even if one conduit failed, the network would stay active. Those regulators are still in place, and we can use them to get to Ketten.
Okay, so we're gonna have to shoot the platforms and shoot the
Jetlaya
regulators.
has command codes we can use to overload the regulators.
Oh.
The chain overload will generate a wave of power that will build until it overloads the generators Ketten is using to maintain the field protecting him. Get these codes into 4 of the consoles and it will short out the field. Once he's distracted, Jetlaya and I can reset the platforms to their normal state.
This is going to be interesting.
One last thing. Jetlaya and I can run this program 3 different ways. The one that would buy you the most time before the platforms are reduced also takes the most of our attention. There's also a balanced option, or, if you don't like either of those, I can spend most of my time trying to counter Ketten's plans. What do you want us to do? Whatever we choose will determine how difficult it will be for you going forward.
Right, let's go for the very hard option, and I'll worry about getting across. You
certain
focus
we
on
wanna focus our
Ketten.
attention on countering Ketten? You'll only have about 5 seconds after you activate the platforms before he deactivates them.
I'm
A few
certain.
more seconds.
This is a horrible idea. Right. Cue the fall to a horrible death. Come on, give me power cores.
The cores are exposed. It's your move now.
Right, so shoot 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. We're across our first one. First console into play. Apparently bullets count as energy weapons. It's worth knowing.
What are you doing? Are those command codes? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I hope you guys have got a counter lined up.
Trying to access data on the new flagship.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on it.
1, 2, run, 3, 4. Next. Click. Okay, where do we have to go next? Looks like... oh, 3, is it? Fine. 1, 2, and 3. Run. Oh! Lag. Okay, that's a shame, Wicked Epsilon. I will hopefully be able to put a VOD on for this, but we'll see how it goes. Anyhow. Okay, where's it put me? Oh, it's actually put me on the other side of the bridge. Excellent. Enter the override codes.
That's it. Keep giving me the codes.
This sounds like I might be making a very... I might be doing a bad thing. Okay, so 1, 2,
Whatever you're thinking of trying,
3.
don't. We're almost there.
He's gonna hijack the Samsar, isn't he? Right, so...
You keep saying that, but I'm still here.
1, 2... Oh! That's a little less than 5 seconds. Okay. Right, let's kick out of targeting mode. I can put a bullet through your head, Harry. Right, so 1, 2, 3,
I don't want anyone
4, 5. Okay, come on. Thank you. Oh! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna have to...
I just want my life back.
Sorry, it's not yours anymore. Right, let's go to shooter mode. Okay.
Don't do anything you're going to regret.
So, 1, 2,
I'm going home.
3.
Whatever it takes.
That's on a little less than 5 seconds. I'm sorry. Okay.
Can't go to Voyager. I have the codes, and now I have the coordinates.
Oops. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Right. Let's try this again. So. Oh! Damn, I got ahead of myself that time. Okay, right. Where's it put me? Oh, right, it's actually took pity on me. Okay, well, that's slightly embarrassing. Okay, so where's it dropped me? Right, I see. So I will need to do 1, 2, 3. It instantly retracted that core. You've got to be kidding me. Ugh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Ah! Indeed, brother. Take the easy option for this bit. My God, this is frustrating. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, secondary fire, damn it. Right. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a second for this to reset. Okay. 1. Jump off. 2. Miss the shot. 3, come on, and 4. Done. Right. Whew. Okay, that was embarrassing. I may just edit this. I think there's some accolades attached to the different
Too late.
difficulties.
I'm getting back to Voyager, no matter what.
Oops, I think he just hijacked the flagship. That's a little awkward.
This is bad. Ketan used Jitlaya's command codes to access the Kabali flagship in orbit and transport himself to the bridge. Not only that, but he has Voyager's coordinates. If he goes there, the Vaadwaur will see it as an act of war. We'll lose Ketan, the Kabali flagship, and probably Voyager too.
Woohoo. He won't stand a chance, not alone.
We have to stop that ship.
I'm coming too. I helped find Ketan's body. I've watched over him during the rebirth process. It's my responsibility to help him now. Please, you must let me do this. I need to fix the mistakes I've made.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. Let's get out of here. Transporting directly to the bridge. We're going after that ship. We also need to explain how an ensign who's been dead for 32 years hacked their most
I told you to stay
dominant
away.
ship.
Why won't you listen? I'm going to find Voyager, and I won't let you stop me. I can arm this ship. Don't make me do it. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you keep trying to stop me from getting back to Voyager.
Voyager's in enemy territory.
Computer, arm all weapons and fire.
Yes, Harry. Funny enough, I have got good weapons. Ay. Who did the forward guns on that thing? Right, so orchestra structure. Let's just give us a quick boost. Also rock and roll. Okay, loop round, target, and feed him the photonics as well. Right, forward guns. Of course he's gone to warp. Right, let's finish patching up, and then we need to get after that ship.
What was that? Like a disruption beam. He scrambled all of our systems for a second or two and then went to warp. This is not good. He set a course for Voyager. His warp drive's damaged, though. He's only going warp 6, and I don't think he can push the engines any harder. Not without an engineering team. I know we can catch him. Then we just have to convince him to stop.
Well, maybe we could try putting the security teams aboard the Samsa. I mean, there was a crew on that ship, right? Or were they getting installed on Tuesday? No, apparently they were getting installed on Tuesday. Okay, nice touch. Someone's been learning from the Foundry missions. Hail, Ketan.
Why I can't contact Voyager. They're not on any secret mission in enemy territory. I found them. They're in something called Krenim space. I don't even know who the Krenim are. Voyager is trying to get home. Just like me.
It's been 32 years, Harry. 2 Rock Commands Voyager now.
Confuse me. I know what year it is. I know who my captain is.
Look at the ship's logs. Failing that, look at the astrometric data. You'll see it's 32 years out of
Ketan's
date.
not responding to hails. But I think if I use the deflector dish to emit a post-tachyon beam, I can disrupt his engines and force him out of orbit. But he's going to be expecting something like that, which is why I'll distract him with a bit of a light show while you send the real thing from your ship.
Right, because he won't be expecting that either. Disables the warp drive. Harry, where's that light show?
He's out of warp and arming weapons. Get ready.
Okay, let's get this done. Half shields are punctured. We'll temporarily breach, then swing around again and give him the good old 1-2.
I'm sending you the transporter coordinates for the Samsar's bridge.
That's nice. Personally, I was just going to shoot holes in it until something exploded. Seemed like a simpler method of doing it.
Ray, you are in Hirogen space.
Oh,
That is an interesting ship.
for heaven's sake.
A new Kabali battleship. We have heard rumors about the corpse collectors and their new toys. But this is Hirogen space.
The ship is disabled. The hunt will not please you.
But wounded prey can be amusing as well. Or maybe I'll strip it and display its bones as a warning to intruders.
Well, looks like you're going down. Red alert. You don't evade the initial rush. And then we'll loop back. Okay, and scatter volley will just take down these frigates nice and quickly. Assuming they don't break formation on us like that. Okay. Tetrion beam did a bit of a dent, but let's loop back. One. Well, we're defending the ship, Harry. We have better things to do. You're just a nuisance, frankly. And forward guns. Yoink. Done. Right, now, can we try this again? Right. Guns onto the target.
Sensors are showing the repair teams are trapped in several rooms on board, but they are otherwise unharmed. Ketten's on the bridge alone. If I could talk to him, maybe I could convince him to come back home. There's no one who understands all he's going through like I do.
And if he doesn't want to join the Kabali?
He's already been reborn. He is Kabali. If he doesn't come with us, he'll be alone. Whatever memories he has of his old life will continue to fracture and fade. Who's going to take him then? Would you? Does he belong back on Earth? A world he won't even remember? We're his family. We'll accept him no matter what.
Yeah. He'll go wherever he
And that will be
chooses.
his decision to make. My father found me when I was lost and confused and trying to fit into a life on Voyager that wasn't mine anymore. He helped me understand what it is to be Kabali. I'm going to try to do that for Ketten. He thinks we're monsters, but we're not. We love him so much. We wanted him to be a part of our lives.
Yeah, that's just a little bit creepy. Let's beam over and have a chat.
I have to see Ketten face to face. It's time to talk this out.
1 to transport. 3 times over. And keep the guns armed.
Maybe you should talk to him first. Try to calm him down. He's not in the mood to listen to Harry or me.
I'll do what I can. Although, frankly, he doesn't look too happy. Not a bad little bridge you've got here, guys. You need to install some seating, or those 8-hour duty shifts are going to be awkward and hell for the crew, but other than that, not too shabby. Hello, Ketten.
Why are you trying so hard to keep me from getting home? I need to... I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Why do I look like this? Like them?
They're called Kabali, and I'm sorry to say it, mate, but right now you're being turned into one. You did see the date on the
I
logs.
saw the star date. What happened? How do I get back to Voyager? To my time?
You don't.
How do I get back to my life?
This is your life. Sorry, mate. Tough luck.
I died. I can't remember. Why can't I remember? You're taking my memories from me. I won't forget. I can't forget Voyager. I cannot forget my friends.
Sorry, you're gonna forget. This is what the brainwashing process does.
Ken, you have to stop this. If you contact Voyager, I'm done listening to you. I just want to go home. I want my life back. The life you stole from me.
I understand. I wanted to be Ensign Lindsay Ballard. I loved my life, my friends, you, and then I died. And that life was gone. I tried to get it back, but
I should just give up who I am?
No, I'm saying that life ended. But now you have a chance to live a new one. I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. Action item 478. Help my best friend own the day. Every day.
Even with everything I've done.
Well, I mean, the shipjacking was impressive.
We don't hold grudges against family.
We just steal bodies, keep secrets.
I can't tell you what to do. But the Kabali will be there for you. And I'll do whatever I can to help. Would you tell me what happened? Voyager, and how you got home. About Mom and Dad and Libby. I think I want to know. Of course I can.
Right, so while they're catching up, we need to get this told
Ketten's
back.
going to have a new life with us. A long, happy one where he can be whoever he wants to be.
So long as it's Ketten and not, say, Harry Kim. Mind you, that would cause some
Don't
problems.
understand us, or what we have to do to survive. We want to reach out to them. Be a part of the Quadrant again.
Well, that would be good, although you might find yourself barred from any churchyards.
If Ketten decides he wants to leave Kabali Prime at some point, that's his choice. He can even rejoin Starfleet. But we will always be his family.
Alright, fair enough, Captain
I'm
Kim.
happy for Ken. He gets a second chance at life. A different one than what he had planned, but that's the way life is. When I graduated from the academy, I never thought I'd spend 7 years lost in the Delta Quadrant. Didn't think it would take me as long as it did to get my own command. Didn't think Lindsay and I would never. That's all in the past now. And it's made me the man I am today. Just like Ketten will be the man he's supposed to be.
Yes, maybe. Well, you can see it that way, Harry. Meanwhile, we have a new...
Kabali completely up.
Yes.
Cunell told me there wouldn't be any more secrets, and then they kept this from me. If the Kabali want to be a part of the Delta Quadrant community, they need to be more forthcoming about who they're adding to their families. These men and women aren't getting a choice. Maybe rebirth is a gift, but it's a gift people should have the right to reject.
Well, I suppose they could stick a phaser in their mouth, but hey, that's one way of rejecting it. I suspect you're meant to say yeah or nay before you die for the first time, though. Anyhow, good luck with that. Please don't punch General Cannell too many times. It could be a little awkward on the diplomatic front. But yeah, that is it. That is the end of Dust to Dust. Let's pick up the epilogue and then get the reward.
Sent back to Kabali Prime to finish the process of rebirth. In the meantime, the Kabali have agreed to make their list of currently held bodies public knowledge. Anyone who wishes for their dead not to be turned into Kabali will have the body returned to them. Thank you for all your help with this. This was very personal for me to deal with, and I'm glad I had someone like you at my side to help me through it.
Ah, you're welcome, Harry. Please don't fall through a hull breach next time. Anyhow, we'll pick up the Kabali uniform, because, let's face it, Polaron beam, meh. And then we'll be repeating that, of course, to get the various bits of the Kabali set. However, collect the reward. And that is that. 400 anniversary commendations. I'm going to wrap up the stream here, ladies and gentlemen. That has been Dust to Dust. Thank you for watching. And until next time, farewell.